So yeah, a very good evening to everyone. Hope you all are good and doing very well at your home. And this is your summer camp. So this time, as you all and everyone is enrolled for the website development course for the beginners. So in this course, we are going to learn about the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. There's the three things we will going to learn in the whole course, and hope you guys will enjoy with me, right? So one by one, I'll explain you the introduction parts to from where we have to start. Like from HTML, many of the students had already done in their schooling, like academics also include HTML and as in their computer subject, right? But yeah, HTML is one of the important part you can say for the website development is the ABCD of the website development. You can say like when we are grow up, so we always start from learning from ABCD, then words, then sentence, then phrase, right? So similarly, HTML is also you can say this is a ABCD for the website development and CSS and JavaScript. So we will learn the three of them in this course. So I will share my presentation screen with you and explain you how this course will going and what the things you will learn in this whole course. Okay. So are you guys excited?
Yes, ma'am.
So if anyone get any doubt, you have to just thumb. And if you get anything, so you have to just thumb up. So thumbs down, that is sorry. So if you don't get anything, so you have to just thumb down. And if you get it, then you have to do the thumbs up. Okay. So we'll start this session. So am I sharing the screen? Okay. So just let me know is visible to you or not. Okay. Give me 1 second. So my screen is visible to you guys?
Yes.
Yeah. So actually last time we had done the coding course for the application development. So many of the students, maybe a more than 20 students have connected with me and this said website development. So very few students are there, but I'm expecting more. So if you guys, if your friend or someone else wants to join this course and wants to learn website development, because this is very, I can say, a skill set that you are adding in your journey, right? You're adding in your journey. I mean to say this because you as being a 13 or 14, maybe some of the students are the 12-year-old, right? So you guys are very young to learn this skills and when you're learning anything from the very early age, right? So when you learn anything at early age, you will be expert at the early age, right? So when you reach at the age of the 23 or 25, you will be the expert in this field. It's maybe any IT field, IT skill. I'm not talking about only the website development. I'm talking about the skill. Okay, so yesterday from day before yesterday, we had started with the coding course for the beginners as well. So this is our website development course for the beginners. Here we will learn the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. For and many of the students who know little bit about, so that is a benefit for them. Okay, and maybe many of the student has joined live with us. Okay, so yeah, so give me a 1 second. So yeah, you guys, of course, you can see me like your educator, but still I want to give my little bit introduction about me, who am I, because before learning anything from a teacher, you should know who is teaching you, right? What's the background of your teacher, right? So my name is Priya Pandey. I'm an educator by choice. I'm a STEM and robotics trainer at India, and I'm an instructor, the coding instructor, which dealing with everything, the scratch, beginners course, or anything. So here we are with the website development. This is something little bit about me, because I'm IT engineer and I had expertise in the embedded and programming, which comes to the robotics as well. And I am teaching and a trainer, you can say, in Gujarat, that comes in India, and having a more than 3 year of experience in this field. And had conducted many of them because activity-based programming is now a trend, because we don't want anything to be a boring or just a bookish knowledge. We want something to be a hands-on or creative, right? website and had done trained many of the students, and mostly I deal with the student of sixth age group to 18-year-old. So yeah, now you are also my student, and many of the students may be watching on the live. So yeah, these are the two courses presently we are dealing with. The first is that is a beginner coding course, where the scratch and 12 session and 5 to 12 year. So those students who having their a younger brother or sister or anyone, relatives, friend, you can suggest them if they want to grow up in the IT field or just want to know the coding or anything. For the website development, you already registered for this course, so that's why we are here. So this, we will learn this off. We will learn the languages, that is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. This is a 12 session, and the age group will be 18 to 11 to 18 year. Okay. So yeah. So wait. Maybe there is my error in my presentation. Give me a 1 second more. One more second. Yeah, sorry for delay. Give me a 1 more second. My presentation got disturbed. Yeah, now I'm sharing my screen again with you. See, this is something a real-time error in the live, right? I had arranged the presentation, but randomly the wrong slide had happened. So we want to go with the flow, right? So yeah, the first question that comes in our mind, how a website work, right? Everyone has heard and see the different kind of website. Yes, we all see the different kind of website. Yes or no, students?
Yes, ma'am.
Different kind of
Yes.
e-commerce websites, a personal website, or you can say just any particular local shop website, right? So there's a different kind of website available, but the things comes in our mind, like we already seen the different kind of website every day. Actually, to download anything or to search anything, we go to a particular one website that the blog is written, right? But the things comes in our mind, that is how a website works. So the question that is running in your mind is how the website works. So similarly, as we know that HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, these are the three main factor for the website development. I can say the scratch main factor for the any website, right? For example, I'll give a very cute example of this guy you can see on my screen. We all know that our body is made up of the skeleton. So our body is made up of skeleton. That means this is the HTML. So HTML is just a inner part. The core part of our body is considered as the HTML. Similarly, in case of website development, the inner part, the structure, I can say the basic structure, that website, how the website will look like, how the website will work, not the work, but the look like, especially I'm talking about how the website will deal when we click on the some tab, or when we click on the mobile, or so the basic structure is called HTML. Now, as we know, the website is look like this. So this website is so boring. No one is wants to see the boring website like this. Do you like it? Of course not. We never like the boring stuff. We always love the creative, some colorful or some good animation kind of website, right? So this kind of website, how we can add this kind of website, because we want everything colorful, creative. We don't want anything very ordinary, right? So here you can see the HTML. This is the structure of HTML. Many of you had already had done in your schoolings, because this is comes in the 7 to 8 standard something. So in schooling, many have had done. So those who had done I'm really appreciating those who had done previously, but those who are new to this, so let me explain to them that this is the basic structure. We will explain this, what is the tag indicate for the HTML, why we are using the tag head, body, what does it mean? So after that, after the completion of this introductory part, I will explain each and everything to you very detailed. So don't worry about that. So here you can see there is the muscles comes on the skeleton, right? That means the all skin, hair on our body, right? So that covers us, that gives us a look. So just because of that look, we look bit pretty, I can say, or handsome or good, right? Because if what just assume, if we all people are just walking in the just the skeleton, no skin, no hair, or nothing on our body, right? So it looks so scary, I can say, right? So the skin on our body, which give us look to look beautiful. Similarly, in case of website is just a in website, HTML is just a skeleton, a basic structure. And when we give us some look, it's called CSS, right? So here you can see that previously that we had seen. So previously you can see this is my website with just having a HTML, which looks so boring. But here you can see this is my website with the CSS. The full form of CSS is the cascading styles sheet. Okay, so using the CSS, my website looks a bit good, because here I can see the images. Here I can see the different tabs in my screen. You guys can see here I can see the search, but the previous one, the website, very boring. There's no picture, there's nothing. It's just a black and white. So it's not a black and white. In HTML we can fill the colors, but I'm talking about the designs. Okay, so hope you guys can get the point. But when we apply the CSS, we make our website beautify, you can say. So for example, nowadays we all guys, especially girls, if I'm talking about, using a many kind of filters, Insta filter, Snapchat filter, and many more, right? Why? Because we want to look beautiful, we want to look more prettier. That means we always trying to look more prettier. So why not our website look? So when we are talking a website to look pretty or beautiful, so that we are using a cascading style sheet. Now, the third, last but not the least, of course, see, I had talked about the basic skeleton, that is basic structure of our body, that is the HTML in terms of website. And after that, the CSS to beautify the thing. But does we look good having just like skeleton and then the skin on it, or we look beautiful? No, we need brain to function the things, right? We need brain, right? Because brain is ultimate our source, right? So without brain, we all look like a zombie. So we don't want to look like a zombie. So similarly, we want our website to look like a zombie, which is not responsive, which is not reactive. The person will click, so it will taking a very delay to open the file or open any kind of images or any document, right? So we don't want that thing. So similarly, in website development, if we are talking about the JavaScript, that is JS, the short form is JS, is work as a brain in our website. So when we are applying a brain in our body, we act like very, of course, very normally, right? We act like very normally, but we can able to think and we can able to conduct anything on the particular task, right? So similarly, we want a responsive, good looking and very good structure website. That means we have to use HTML, CSS and JavaScript, right? Hope you guys can understood. Oh, now this
Yes,
term
ma'am.
come. Yeah, that is JavaScript. Okay. So everyone is like, oh my God, ma'am, having so much energy. Like, did ma'am has drunk the Red Bull? No. So I didn't take the Red Bull, but the energy regarding that you guys are going to learn a new things, that is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? Oh, you already learned HTML, but you didn't learn HTML as a perspective to develop a real-time website. Because we had in school times, what we are doing in school times, we learn, we practice in computer labs, we do the practicals and all, and then we forgot. The summer vacation will come and we forgot, right? But what happened? Wait. But what happened in this course, especially if I'm talking about in this course, especially you are going to learn the particular language, right? This HTML, CS, and JavaScript, and you will build your own website and you will apply your skill to the real world. That is the best thing about this course. I can say that because many of the students, maybe the question arise, ma'am, that we had already done that. The syllabus comes in our books, computer books, right? But here you will deal with the real-time websites, how to build that, and how you can make your own website, right? This is not just a computer lab activity or anything, right? Now, so you guys, I very hope you guys can understand about the all these things, HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Now, this is something many of the students have seen as, that is a www dot whatever, that is the example.com. That is called domain. So when we are talking about the website, we need one domain name so that the people can search. So people can search from anywhere of the world, not just your city or your state or your country, anywhere of the world. They can access your website. Access, that means they can see the website, like how it is, how it tell about the anything is, are you offering anything, any services or any product, are you sell a particular website, right? So domain name is one of the important role this play in the website development. Is not a part of website development, but this is something like you had developed the website. Similarly, we have one name. By that name, the people can call us, right? All over the world. So we having sometimes some people, and many of the people, of course, having the nicknames, but the original name is only one, right? Your full name, right? So my name is Priya Pandey. So wherever I'll go, the people will call by my nickname, but most of those don't know, like you guys who don't know me or someone, so they will just tell my name as a Priya Pandey. So this is my universal name, so that from that name the people can call me and I will react. Similarly, in case of website, when you enter that particular domain name for the website, so that website will react and show you the content that you had fill in this. So domain is one of the important part. So after learning of this website development, we'll also see how we can buy a domain for their website, how we can set a domain name. Is that is this every kind of domain name is available everywhere? No, many of the domain name are not available that you are expecting. But yeah, you can get it as many as 90%, on 80% cases, I can say you can get it as per your, but this is not compulsory that you will the .com, right? So similarly, you will get the other extension. So here www is stand for World Wide Web,
Web.
and yeah, so World Wide Web. An example is your particular website name, and .com is extension for the, if it is .com, that means it will apply for the worldwide. If it is .in, .org or other, so it will apply for the particular region. This doesn't affect actually, but when talking about the looks, because you know, we want everything attractive, because an ordinary thing or the normal things never attracts us. We want something beautiful, something attractive to attract us. Like we want something very lavish or good, not lavish, but at least creative, right? So similarly, in case our website domain name should be a creative and look good to attract our customer, to attract our people, those we want to connect them, right? So this is all about the website name. So here I had put in the picture that here in this way, you can put the particular www.priyapandey.com. So many of the people is making their own website, that is called the resume website. So if you want to know about me, so you can search www.priyapandey.com. This is not my website, okay? So I'm just telling that, so this way, particular search that is called the personal website, or you can say the resume website. This is a very, I can say a trendy thing. So why the trendy thing I'm talking about this? See, if you go on for the interview, because presently you're not, but as you're a school student, but in future, so when you will going for the interview, right? So at that time, if you send the CV in the hard copy, but instead of giving the CV or resume in the hard copy, if you send the website link, ma'am or sir, please can you check my resume or CV from this website? From this website, right? So everyone will like impress. Oh my God, do you have your own website? That means from single click, he will just scroll on her or his phone that, okay, this is your website. That means see the impression. So we all know that the first impression is the last impression. So from here, you are showing your actual skill. Getting my point? From the whatever grade 8th, 9th, 10th, or the 6th, 7th grade you are. So this is the time that from present you can also build your own resume. That means your whole activity list, your achievements, your hobby in one website. Am I all students? Students, am I audible to you properly? Hello, student. Am I audible to properly? Because maybe there is a lag from my side. Muatazim, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am, you're audible,
Yeah,
but it's lagging.
yeah. That's the thing I'm asking to you, because from my side there's a weather issue, so that's the reason. So the lag will come today. The weather issue is not in my favor. So internet is something that is in your favor, but yeah, for here is a weather issue. I'm getting bit problem. Okay, so I'm lagging, or if I'm not audible to you, just let me know. Otherwise, I will just speak and you will get any word or anything, right? Fine. So the previously we had done see the sorry. Previously we had see the how the importance of domain. Now the last step. The last step is to make your website live. I had made my website very creative by using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, right? And after that, I purchased a very good domain name with the .com extension, right? And now the last thing I have to make my website live. Live, that means from anywhere in the world, people can access my website whenever they search on the server. When they search on the server, it means the Google, right? So when they search on the Google, my website should be visible, right? Because many of the time, what happened, some of the website, it will take a very much time to load the particular website, right? Or showing that the server is busy, server is not available. So just because of the server issue, your website is good, but it's not like you had made a very good dessert, right? But you are not serving, you are not able to serve. So to make your website live is one of the important things, because you are at the stage of serving the thing, because you had already built, but now it's time to serve. Okay, so when it's time to serve, you have to make sure that your server is working properly and you had done everything right. So this is the advanced and the last step for the website development. But initially, as we are the beginners in this course, so we will learn how we can build a website and all. So as this is our first session, so the session will be our introductory session and bit practicals, because for first day maybe many of the students had joined for the demo session as well, and many of had already enrolled for this course. So those who had enrolled for this course will of course definitely going to learn the all these the things I'm talking about, like how you can build your website, how you can build your domain and everything. And those who haven't enrolled, just enroll fast so that we can do each and everything very quickly, and do practice all the website and make a different kind of website, I can say, right? So let's move further and on point. So now it's time to establish a website. But the first thing comes in my mind, that how the website look like. So here you can see in my picture, right? In my picture, you can see there is a website comes, right? So in this website, what you can see in this slide, you can see the HTML. After that, you can see a head. That means the upper part of the website. Here I'm showing you the previously we had seen that these are the tags. It's called tag, right? So these tag, so there is the HTML tag, head, you can say head. Head is the upper one, right? After that is a header. In header, if you want to add your title or something, so that is comes in header, right? Body. Body, like it describes the whole thing which comes in the website. In body, you can write the article, you can put any UL, that means you can put any list, uniform list, you can put any kind of images, you can put any kind of span, that is a different different line, not in the one paragraph, but in the break the line. Put a division, right? Can you see the division tag? The footer is the last, of course, the header and footer and HTML head. So this will my website look like, right? So this way my website look like, but the term this comes. So have you guys heard about this term? Static and dynamic, right? We all heard about the static and dynamic website. Now, which is better for SEO? So I'm not asking about the SEO because maybe you guys, as you are the beginners and you are the school students, so you haven't heard about the SEO maybe. But according to you, which one is the best, static website or dynamic website?
Dynamic. I mean, for SEO, yes, dynamic.
Yeah, for SEO, those who know what is SEO, you can say, but I'm talking about in general. In general, according to you, not for the SEO or anything, in general, which website would be a static site or dynamic website? I want everyone to speak. According to you, which website should be good? Just state a name. There is a 2 options, so you can choose anyone if you don't know. Dynamic.
Dynamic.
Anyone in the favor of static?
Static website.
Okay, now one student comes in a static website. Okay, so someone was saying a dynamic website. Okay, so some is saying static, some is saying dynamic. Those who already know about little bit about dynamic and the static, so they having idea. Those who don't know, just listen carefully to me, right? So here on the picture, you can see that the dynamic website, you can see the UX, CMS, right? On the static website, you can see just HTML and CSS. Then what does it mean? So it means the static website. So this is the static website where you can't do changes. Where you can't do a changes, that means you can't do a on-time changes. There is additional coding, limitation of pages. Limitation of pages, I mean to say, you can just, when static, you can do a number of multiple pages, but that is not that much effective. Your static website is just look like your visiting card. Your visiting card is static. Once it prints, you can't change the detail. If your phone number is written wrong, that is wrong for the amount of visiting card do you have, right? So the visiting card is similar like the static website. That means you can't change it. But when I talk about the dynamic website, that means you can change it. That is a responsive. So one more question. You had seen a many website which look same in my computer, which look like in my mobile, right? These kind of websites are dynamic websites so that our content will look like a very good. It will fit according to my device. Either you can open in the phone, that is my cell phone, right? Mobile phone, computer, any laptop, MacBook, which having a small screen size, that is 15 inch, 13 inch, or you can open in the tablet, that is your tab, right? iPad or anything, right? So in that, my website is look same. That means, wow, it's so great. But sometimes you see many websites which look, when you open in the PC or computers, look very good. It's look very not sincere, of course. The website is look very decent,